able to get on. Okay, so Chelsea Piers Soccer Club coaching training. This is the second year we did it. We did it last year. The guys that did it last year did a really nice job, and basically we went from a few on-field sessions to then them shadowing, and then in the summer last time we had our grassroots training. So a bit about me. Sorry about this. I had to switch to my laptop because my office computer doesn't want to work. My word. All right, so a bit about me. Sorry about that. So again, I'm born in England. I've been way back 2001 when I first came over coaching over here. I did my my FA level 3, which is UEFA B. I then took a break from the coach education when kind of family started happening and stuff like that. And then I went back in 2017 and 2018 to kind of start the process again with a view to get just admit these people with a view to get my to be able to start teaching people how to coach. So program overview. Let me move this. So the goal is to teach and mentor young players to become the next generation of coaches. And again, eventually we'd love for some people to become Chelsea Piers Soccer Club head coaches. We'd love for some of you to be college head coaches. We'd love for some of you to be working on our classes. We'd love for some people to be doing a summer camp. So again, it doesn't have to be, you know, the coach that you probably think you want to be. It could be any kind, but we want to kind of give you the tools to understand when you step on the field for the first time, what you should be at least looking to be doing. What to expect. So we're going to do 4 once-a-week training sessions. Again, they might not be every week. We have got one penciled in for next week, and they'll be in March and April 2024. We then are going to ask you to shadow our coaches and learn. We may ask some of you, if you're old enough and we feel like you're comfortable enough, to start working for us as well if we need some help with coaching. But ideally, you'll follow the coaches and kind of learn from them. It doesn't have to be me. It can obviously be anybody. Then the idea would be, again, we've got to make sure that I get this tournament up and running, so I'm going to need some help for that. But the idea then is to have a tournament in the summer where we invite some of the local boys and girls clubs, some of the local clubs, after schools programs and stuff like that, to then participate in a tournament, which we've got penciled in for June the 23rd. You would then be head coaches for those teams, or would pay you up. You'd be co-coaches, co-head coaches for those teams. So you could kind of have your own team to trial and run through the stuff that we're kind of teaching you here. We'll give you the coaching clothing. We're not going to charge anybody for the grassroots courses. You do have to be 16 to take the grassroots course when we take it, and that's now scheduled for March 20th. If you're not 16 at that point, we will try and find you another grassroots course that you can get onto. But those grassroots courses, the March 20th ones, are going to be hosted here at Chelsea Piers. There are online portions of that, so the virtual meetings. So you need both the 9v9 and the 11v11 to move on if you wanted to your D license. So if you were going to do that, they would be on March 19th and 18th. And you have to, again, as I said, you have to completed both of those courses to move on to D license. There is a D license coming up in Danbury that I know the guy who's running the courses is really keen on getting people on. Things that we've added this year, because I think this is going to be a value to you as well, is on the 23rd of March, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. We've got a referee certification as well, which the guys are going to do here as well. For that, you're going to have to enroll yourself and pay for yourself for that. But that would be something where you can pretty much start earning money in April when the league start. There's a real referee shortage, so you could be jumping straight in and earning some. And referees get paid pretty well. Although I don't think it's enough for how they get treated, but they do. It'd be a good chance for you to make some money with that. So again, overview, what to expect. The big idea is that we help you get qualified. We help you, give you the training, we give you the understanding, so you can then start earning money, start working as a coach. if you're going to college next year, it'll give you the opportunity. If you go in anywhere in the country, I can tell you right now, there's going to be a soccer program looking for a coach at the younger levels and the older levels that is going to want to hire you. All right, coaching questions for you. So you might need to unmute and just shout out what you think. Do you need to be a good player to be a good coach? Anyone want to shout out? Thanks, Ramo.
No.
No, thank you. So yeah, the basic answer is you don't need to be a great player, and in fact, sometimes you find it's the opposite because some players are so naturally gifted that they don't actually think about the game. I myself was a pretty poor player. I played as a centre back or a centre midfielder, so I did see the game in front of me a little bit, and I had no speed whatsoever. So I was constantly thinking about the game while playing, so I didn't get roasted for speed. So I definitely think that learning the game and understanding the game is more important than actually whether you're a great player. And the big part of it is don't take yourself too seriously with this stuff. If you take yourself too seriously, I tell you right now, the kids are going to eat you alive, or they're the other coaches, you're not going to be able to do what the other coaches need you to do. So a big thing is to kind of be yourself, but also figure out how to have fun and not take yourself too seriously on a soccer field. Remember, this is about the kids, not about you. All right, how many different types of soccer coaching do you think there are? Anyone want to jump at a guess? Oh, not too far. Right,
A lot.
A lot, thank you. All right, so I'm going to run through the different types we have here. So we have classes, which go from 2 to 3 year olds are tykes. Spikes are 3 and 4 year olds. The 2 and 3 year olds are with the parents. Spikes is 3 and 4 year olds, which we call adventure soccer. One player, one ball. The fun games with kind of hide the dribbling, the passing skills, and the stuff you teach them. That's also a big part of camp, is having that adventure soccer kind of experience. We have our developmental programs, which is still part of our classes, which is 4 to 10 year olds. And then we have skills classes, which is 10 to 14 year olds. And that's just in our Chelsea Piers classes. Then we have individual training, which again, some of you and some of the better players that I know actually enjoy this more than maybe coaching teams. But the individual small-sided coaching or the 1v1 coaching is something that with a bit of knowledge you can really help people out with. A lot of that is helping with confidence as well as helping with skills. Number 3, summer camps. And again, we will be looking for people in the summer, especially when we get into August. Chelsea Piers is always looking to hire people for summer camps, counselling. And when they call it a counsellor, you think you're supposed to just be looking after the kids, but you're always going to be asked to jump in and coach those teams. I know a lot of you here have actually worked for Chelsea Piers in the past, or still do. Team. So again, in Chelsea Piers, so CPSC alone, we have Junior Academy, which is 6 and 7 year olds. They're kind of the ones that are in the classes right now that we're identifying as kids that we want to keep in the club. Junior Premier, 8 to 10 year olds. Right now, we've got a phenomenal younger kids program led by some of our most experienced coaches. So John Ruddock does the girls, and Johnny Sanchez and Edwin Miranda oversee the boys. And like I said, they're our most experienced coaches, which we put in with the least experienced kids. So it does show that, hopefully it shows you that that's really important, that the younger ages, the fundamentals are really key to building those programs. We then have full Premier, which is 10 to 14 year olds, which again, a lot of you have been through. That's 3 times a week training, playing leagues, also playing our winter youth leagues in here, and tournaments. And then Senior Premier, which all of you are in because you're all on the high school age groups, 14 to 19, and that's twice a week right now. Again, leagues, tournaments, maybe a view for you guys more, getting recruited and going to college, or you're playing because you love it and you're getting ready for high school, or whatever your reason for playing is, there's always a good place for you to play. All right, and then coaching outside of Chelsea Piers, you've got high school. A lot of our coaches are high school coaches. A lot of them are ex-high school coaches, because some of them have moved away from doing it due to time commitments and kind of more of a focus on the club. But that's obviously a great way to do it. College coaches, we have several ex-college coaches. We have one current assistant coach, and we're talking to a couple of head coaches about bringing them in as well. And then, as most of you know, or some of you know, Ross Stride has moved on to work with in the professional game just recently. So we've got coaches that have been with us all the way through. We've also got coaches currently coaching in the program that have coached in the professional game or in the amateur game. All right, so quick questions. You can put this in the chat for me. Who is the best coach you have ever been coached by? Inzenio, like that. There's one that's working his way into the professional ranks as well. Ross Stride, again, professional. Coach Ross. Inzenio. They're not on the meeting. You don't have to. Joey, thank you. I like that one. Coach Ross. Thanks, Ramo. All right, give me a couple more quickly. Joey and Dave, thank you, Morgan. You had to say that. Edwin. All right, perfect. Thank you very much. So again, some different coaches there, right? Again, you go to Ross Stride. If you look at Ross Stride, he's a very technical coach, very driven coach with a focus on that. Again, if you look at me, I think I'm more of a team coach and kind of look at how the team works as a whole. I also have stolen a ton of stuff off Ross and tried to be a bit more of a technical coach. I have no problem saying that. And Zenio is really a holistic coach who tries to let the game be the teacher and kind of really work with that. So again, there's different kinds. Coach Joey, Joey's really a motivator and a friend as a coach quite a lot as well. So there's a lot of different types of coaching. Quickly, give me a why you think that those were the best coaches you had. I only need 2 or 3, so if somebody bangs one in there. His passion for the game is unmatched. I learn the most with Dave. Ross pushes us to be the best. Right mindset in every game. Yeah. Again, that's really good. Again, that's when we're looking for higher coaches, that's what we're kind of looking for them to do. So thank you for that. All right. Time to think about yourself a little bit. What will be your biggest challenge as a coach? Do you think? Right now, my biggest challenge is probably time management. Managing kids who have trouble focusing or doing what they're told. Yep. Making right decisions consistently. Disciplining with those younger kids is tough, and it does put people off quite often. So again, sometimes that's not for everybody. Some people love it though. I do think all of you also need to consider your time management, because with your school workloads, also playing still, and what you're looking to do in the future, it can get a little challenging with that as well. So really managing your time, giving yourself time to plan, giving yourself time to reflect afterwards, and then really being able to deliver the best session you can is something that you need to really plan your time out. All right, and then what connecting with the team and making sure they're confident. Perfect. So motivating, I like that. What are your favorite parts of practice right now? And again, there's different people are going to say different things, and I know within this building we just had 4 fields going, and I think every coach coached very, very differently. 11v11, small sided, scrimmage and specific position training, scrimmage. Shooting or possession. Scrimmage. Small sided game, shooting, yep. So the big point of that is, I think, is you like the actual playing, right? You like to be touching the ball, you like to be playing. I think everybody likes to learn and progress. So, part of what we're going to learn is the current US soccer methodology, which is the the play, practice, play methodology, which is you start small sided, you then go into practice, and you finish with a game. But again, it's all playing, it's all the ball moving. and again, you learn from playing as much as possible with that. So we'll cover that, but I can tell you right now, the grassroots is exactly what it is. It's play, practice, play. And it basically is what it says. All right, questions from you. Does anybody have any questions? Just unmute and shout it out if you do. Nobody has any questions. Any parents that are on want to have any questions that you'd like to ask? All right, wonderful. So the first on-field training is going to be next Wednesday, 6 p.m. It should be to 7 p.m. All right, so 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Some of you have training at that time. So I spoke to Matt, and he's going to kind of let you guys come over and do the coaching training stuff, and he's going to kind of give us a bit of space. So come prepared to play. Basically, as we do it, I'm going to be running you through a session, and then we'll be stopping to discuss what we've done, why we've done it, and the first session will be about kind of why you coach and what you coach. Please let me know if you can't attend. You've got that text message group now. If anybody's not in it, let me know. But yeah, that's really it. Again, we're excited to run the program. Excited to have you guys out. Reminder: you have to be 16 to do the grassroots courses. You know, when you do them, you have to be 16 by the time you do them. And then the referee courses you can do at 14, so you're all eligible for that. So I would love to get as many people as possible on all that stuff. Any questions before we go?
Can you change my mom's email to my email?
Can you email it over and I'll do it?
All right, I got you.
Because you got your phone number as well?
Yeah, I'll give you both of my phone number.
Okay, so email or text them over however you want, and I can switch them up.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Anything else? Wonderful. So again, this is going to be kind of us working together. It's not me telling you exactly what to do. It's us kind of working together to figure it all out. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next week. I'll be sending some more information over in the coming days.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're all very welcome. Thank you.